Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back.
Oh. Oh. I understand now.
Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife.
Oh my god. Okay, see? This is why I love this. This is why I love the creator of this game. Who wrote this entire story is fucking amazing. Because you know where we saw that? All the fucking way back over here. It was one of the bodies that was stabbed. It's someone from the first case. The original Cyclops killings.
This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then. Is there an estimated time of death?
Maybe.
Impossible to determine.
Maybe. Please let that be right.
This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
Yeah!
10 years?
We was right!
She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Exactly. Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
The Cyclops killer.
Who?
Let's consider the clues. The scene. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
No fucking way.
Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sejima.
No fucking
We
way.
witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
I believe that is the case.
Ranju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need to talk to...
So Sejima.
This just... Oh, this got so much better. Mizuki and Oda kept searching for Iris, but unfortunately they didn't turn up anything. Iris's whereabouts are still unknown. I'm worried about her, but without any leads, we'd just be looking for her blindly. I should focus on the investigation for now. It'll eventually lead me to Iris, I'm sure of that. With that in mind, I'm headed to So's mansion.
I thought I told you. Never to show your face here again.
Well, I'm sorry. Somebody just became more suspicious.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Date, look.
I knew it. You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman! You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago. Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
Suddenly, a gang of bodyguards stormed out of the mansion. In an instant, they surrounded me.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
Damn it, So!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then?
You know, I feel bad now. Like, looking back and remembering what I said.
Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota?
Kinda wish I spent the money on this.
Ugh.
Calm down, Date.
At least caught it on sale.
We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice. What do you think?
Fuck, really?
Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
Alright, Alice.
That's a Zero Escape reference.
What about her?
I love
Someone
it.
might be able to identify her.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Again with this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
Three days ago, Saturday night.
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Yes. In
Hey.
the Somnium world. We saw...
Oh, saw the corpse of a girl.
Question 2. Who is the girl?
Alice.
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes. So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice?
Mizuki's.
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy. But prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past. Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
Aiba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday, Ikume Shrine.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Okay, let's go.
Date.
Did you find Iris?
If I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Where's Oda?
I think he's searching Akihabara right now.
Searching, he says. Or she says. He ain't searching for shit, he already found it.
Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
What are you doing here?
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things. Like what gluten-free means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga. And we would talk about all our problems together. Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here. but it looks like I was wrong.
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. That's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
He was looking for Iris.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
I told Mizuki about the frozen corpse we called Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
Told Mizuki everything. About how Renju ran off with the assassin number 89. How 89 is connected to Sosajima. And that Sajima is linked to Alice's murder.
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that might lead me to Iris.
You see agony in her face. Silence lingered. Oh, silence lingered. Finally she steeled herself, lifted her head, and spoke.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice. It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemnis Gate. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris.
Why didn't you call the police?
What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
Did you talk to Renju about it?
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay. I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
What did you do after that?
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. So I went to Iris's house.
Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy. Or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination. I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night, before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and
What'd you find?
I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over. In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else.
So Sejima.
Guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think. But I understand why. Inside that warehouse was...
Alice.
God, I wish the game gave me the... like, I wish it gave me the entry for the, original Cyclops killings.
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
How long has he been managing the warehouse? The warehouse.
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years.
It's time for him.
That's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Iba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her. The girl who looks like Iris.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai. 19 years old at the time of her disappearance. A graduate of Eitoku High School.
Someone from their school.
What?
Yo, Iwai's mom?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
Or not even that, like maybe his wife.
We've known each other for 20 years now. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Wait, where was this? I don't remember this.
Alice's...
That never happened.
Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why? Monica's body was found just now. But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Iba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning. MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
There's a scandal.
You're awfully calm. You saw the corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
Her name is Iwai Monica. She has been missing for 18 years. She was 19 years old at the time she went missing.
Iris is... Oh fuck. She's 18. She's 18! Holy shit, it lines up!
Monica Hitomi Sagan, and Renju Okiura all attended Eitoku High School.
Because that body isn't Iris, and you know it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Monica Iwai. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right?
Case closed on Big Brain. Damn right you are, holy shit.
Nothing to say for yourself? Hiding something? Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, now you're talking. But we know Renju committed a crime. Illegally disposing of a body. And we can prove it.
Why would Renju be questioning about the body? Because where she was found. And Renju was involved with
the cold storage warehouse where the body was found.
Interrogation implicate what?
It's been managed by Renju Okiura for almost 2 decades now.
So, wait a second. Don't tell me I just implicated Renju. You know, he's probably the murderer.
And witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there. And if I'm not mistaken...
Yeah, I literally just got the achievement for successfully doing this interrogation. Like, with no mistakes. So it's over already?
You knew about the corpse too, Hitomi. You and Renju have been close since high school. It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body. And I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me.
Seriously though, when was this? I don't remember it.
Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
How did you know that she was dead?
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're hiding something. You know what happened 18 years ago. And you knew she was pregnant. You were her best friend. Of course you would have known. Tell me. Tell me everything!
Date, she's not going to talk. Sync with her.
Date, I'm sure I've told you enough times by now, but please, come back within 6 minutes.
Oh yeah.
I can't promise you that, Pewter.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not coming back until I find something.
Date, you can't.
Why not?
You know why.
Because it will take over my consciousness?
Yes.
But if it's only a little...
No, not even a little.
But we gotta risk it. We have to.
If the sync passes the critical point, the damage will be irreparable.
But what does that mean exactly?
Are you two hiding something?
No.
I'm not hiding anything.
Oh, I know you are, but I'm talking about Boss here.
Then let's try it. Let's experiment with my mind. Then we'll know for sure what'll happen.
Fine. I'll just say it.
Yeah?
Pewter, tell him.
I'll say it. Peter, tell him.
Me?
You know more about it than I do.
Well,
What's going to happen, Pewter? What happens after 6 minutes of sinking?
well, first off, 6 minutes is not a hard limit.
It's the soft limit.
It could be 7, or even 8.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
Yeah, why?
If you imagine an egg as your consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain.
So, let me make a guess here. If we go past the limit, their memories become some of our memories, and it's gonna fuck us up big time.
The white remains inside your shell. If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to return to its shell.
This was wrong.
Because the subject's mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right? I know that part already.
Indeed, but there's more to it. After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
Huh?
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain.
Is the whole personality?
The same process eventually occurs in the subjects as well. In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced. In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced.
Keep that in mind. I don't want to say it, but keep that in mind.
Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
The human brain has what can be understood as a memory limit. One brain can only hold one consciousness. And it can only contain one person's memories.
Now you know everything. Talk to the boss.
Oh, I figured it out. Oh, I figured it
I was
out.
aware of this as well.
Oh no. I figured it out.
This information is not on any accessible databases.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
Exploited? But
Even if it wasn't you, someone else might try. We didn't tell any Syncers this, including you. Project Sync is a top-secret project. It's a matter of national security. Even Syncers are on a need-to-know basis. Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
bad people?
A criminal organization, spies from another country, those people. If you blabbed about Project Sync, the entire country might be at risk. You heard it from Pewter. The Sync machine isn't just for entering a person's Somnium. It can also be used to swap bodies between two people. Imagine what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands. That's why I didn't tell you. We can't let this secret get out.
Swapping bodies between two people? Trading minds?
Remember what I told you earlier. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I got it.
Are you really okay?
I'm fine. Start it.
Understood. Let us begin.
I don't know. I don't know if it can be reversed. I don't know if it's stuck like that. I don't know if it can be reversed. I don't know.
God?
I am the god of fire. I burn erotic books with my flames of red-hot anger.
My, how ruthless.
Ow!
Are you okay?
That hurt.
I'll let you read this porno mag if it'll make you feel better.
I will burn it.
The fog is making it pitch black.
The light over there. Is that a firefly? It disappeared?
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety. Worship it?
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead.
That worked? What? It worked. Okay.
It bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
Hole in tree
hole in a
1.
tree.
Peek inside.
I cannot see anything. It is unnaturally dark.
Did you notice anything?
I did hear the faint sound of the wind.
It must be hollow on the inside.
A hole.
Stick-handed.
I am not going to be eaten or anything, right? Whoa! I fell, but I am still in the forest.
It's darker than before.
What? Is someone there?
Hey!
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
Five minutes left, Date.
Ooh.
What? A hole in the tree. am not going...
That's strange. Should have worked.
Did you want to see me get sucked in?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was pointless. Renju?
Renju... Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
He won't answer.
Not in a
Hit him.
Renju...
Hit.
This is for neglecting your responsibility to Mizuki, you coward! No use. I can't hit him.
This Renju is still a teenager. He wouldn't know Mizuki yet.
Renju...
So wait.
4 minutes.
Renju Okiura.
Shake. What, the tree? Smack it? Tackle it.
A whole...
Tackle.
Understood. I will do my best. This is a picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monica.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Renju, look at this. Wait!
Renju, stop!
Three minutes, Date.